3 days after his sister was buried. A man in Durban received a voice note from her phone. At first, he thought it was a glitch until he pressed play and heard her voice say,
"I'm still here."
Jordan was 26 years old, living in a small apartment just outside Durban North. He worked in IT support, quiet job, predictable hours. His younger sister Kayla was 22. They were close, not just siblings, more like best friends. They spoke almost every day, even about small things. Kayla had been admitted to hospital after suddenly collapsing at home. Doctors said it was a severe respiratory complication. Everything happened quickly. Within 48 hours, she was gone. Jordan didn't stay the final night at the hospital. He told himself it was because visiting hours were over, because he had work the next morning, because there was nothing more he could do. But the truth was, he couldn't handle seeing her like that. It had broken him mentally, and the thought of watching her die was too much for him to bear. The funeral was rushed, closed casket, minimal viewing. He remembered thinking it felt fast, too fast. Night 1. 3 nights later, at exactly 2:13 a.m., his phone vibrated, a voice note from Kayla. He stared at the screen for a long time before opening it. Then he pressed play. Static. Then her voice. Soft, weak, but unmistakably hers.
"I'm still here."
Jordan dropped his phone. His first thought wasn't fear. It was confusion. He replayed it. Again, same voice, same words. He checked. Her number, the timestamp, the network. Everything was real. He didn't sleep that night. By morning, he convinced himself, it's a glitch. Maybe someone has her phone. The next night, 2:13 a.m., another voice note. This time, her voice sounded strained.
"Why didn't you come back?"
That sentence hit differently because he knew exactly what she meant. He hadn't gone back to the hospital. He had left her alone, and now it felt like she knew. At work, he couldn't focus. He reread emails without understanding them. He kept checking his phone. His manager asked if he was okay. He lied. He hadn't slept in 2 days. 2:13 a.m., night 3. This time, no hesitation. He opened it immediately. Her voice was clearer now, closer.
"I can hear you."
He sat frozen, listening to the silence in his apartment. Then, he noticed something. In the background of the audio, there was a sound, a faint, rhythmic scraping. The next morning, he told his parents. They didn't believe him. His mother said, "You're grieving." His father said, "Delete the messages." He didn't. Over the next few days, he stopped sleeping. He avoided calls. He kept replaying the messages, trying to find something he missed. He started noticing things. His phone lighting up with no notifications, static sounds during calls, his sister's name appearing briefly, then disappearing. Night 5. He almost didn't open it, but he did. This time, there was no voice, just breathing, and that same scraping sound, louder now. Then, a whisper.
"It's dark."
That's when something shifted, because Jordan remembered something the doctors had said. Kayla hadn't died instantly. There had been a period where her condition dropped suddenly, but no one was with her. He checked the hospital records. There was a gap, a window of time, where no nurse had logged in, no doctor had checked, nothing. Night 6. 2:13 a.m., a video file this time. His hands were shaking as he opened it. At first, it was just darkness, for what seemed like forever. Just darkness, then finally some movement, something shifting, a tight space. Then, a faint outline of a face, his sister's face, barely visible, her eyes open, and her lips moving. But there was no sound, until a scratching noise from inside the video. Jordan paused the video, zoomed in, behind her. Wood, rough, close, too close. The messages stopped after that. He went back to the hospital and demanded answers. They told him everything had been done correctly, that she had passed peacefully, that there was no mistake. But Jordan never deleted the messages, because every night, at exactly 2:13 a.m., his phone still lights up, And even though no new messages come through, he swears he can still hear something, faint, scratching,